There we go. That works out better.
Yes.
All right. Well, day 2 vlog here. Day 2 has been. I mean, we already went through the marketplace. Went through a bunch of the stuff over at the A200, which we already did a stream for. But we are pretty much here on the exhibit hall floor this time.
Yeah. To say we did a whole bunch of shopping would be a understatement.
No. So we did shopping at the marketplace. We didn't do much shopping besides the Hollywood thing that's right behind us. So that's it. We didn't really do much shopping.
I mean, we did spend quite a lot though.
Yeah, I know.
In these panels,
so we did cut you guys off at the D23 marketplace. We ended up picking up like all of our stuff that we were gonna grab. So, for example, you ended up picking up like a big figure for Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
I ended up getting like some pins, some figures, and some gotcha stuff. So I also have those as well.
Yeah, I also got me a red Deadpool T-shirt that says "Check me out, D23." Like, the moment I saw the captions of quotations, I was just like, I'm getting it.
So what did you like? So did you think that the marketplace actually had some good stuff? Like, I thought it was okay. I was expecting more, to be fair.
Yeah, the marketplace. The marketplace. The best way to describe it is that it has plenty, but we want to see more of it. They have some niche products like Ichabod and Mr. Toad. I didn't expect that they would have products dedicated to Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
They're doing an anniversary for that, so it makes sense. You know, have the big anniversary for Ichabod and Mr. Toad.
Yeah,
so it makes kind of sense why they decided to, have that.
It's a relatively small named movie in comparison to like the big Disney movies, so I was impressed they went with that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I do like it myself. So I mean, it's been a long time since I watched that movie, so I may have forgotten a couple things here and there.
The best thing about the movie is the ride that's based off of that. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride is one of my favorites.
That's true. Yeah,
yes.
Yeah. Too bad we couldn't be able to ride it when we were at Disneyland.
But then we've had memories of riding that ride. I consider it one of my favorites to this day.
Indeed, yeah. So booths we actually went to the Disney Channel booth, and they actually gave us these pins, these Disney Channel pins. So
yes.
Yeah. What's unfortunate is that they only do the Disney wand, which you do the whole Disney wand thing. It's pretty cool. We can upload videos on that in our social soon, but there's no mention of any Disney TVA things. There's nothing, no mention of Disney TVA. Yeah. They've only mentioned mostly the live action shows. Yeah,
they have yet to announce forget just no Haley's on in season 2. Like even aside from that, there's still stuff that has yet to be announced, like the Disney Junior properties, more Disney
Junior. I feel like Disney Junior actually has a lot more things over there in their booth because they have
Bluey, they have Ariel,
Ariel, they have Super Kittens or Spidey and his amazing friends. So
okay, but then going to the Disney TVA side, they don't have much announcements to be had.
No, they don't. I think they really
Sugo.
They don't have anything for this con, and I'm like, okay, whatever. I mean, if anything, they're gonna announce it sometime like in the future or something. I know Stugo's supposed to come out this year, but nothing about new seasons of Haley's on it. No Kif. Well, maybe tonight because we do have Big City Greens going on tonight. That's your panel that you're gonna go to.
That's the panel I'm going to. Yeah.
So just a heads up, we're gonna be splitting. I'm gonna go to the Stay Tuned. You're watching Disney Channel panel, which has Disney Channel stars, and I'm hoping to see some Disney Channel stars that I recognize. So like maybe Ashley Tisdale might be there, maybe Simone, Kyla Pratt, Brenda Song.
Yeah, if Brenda Song is there, that'd be massive.
Of course. I mean,
she was also Sweet Life with Zack and Cody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like she's great in Big Sweet Life with Zack and Cody, and that's why I liked her over there. And then of course she's on Aunt Fu Choi, so everyone remembers her for that.
Yeah.
So. I don't know. It'd be funny if we actually see Dylan and Cole Sprouse.
Yeah, that'd be something.
And then I don't know if you saw. I've seen Cole Sprouse's latest thing, but he did go to Anime Expo recently.
Ooh, yeah, I like that.
He did go to Anime Expo recently, and he made a lot of troll posts, and it's like, oh my god, he's a legend.
Man of good taste.
He is a man of good taste. I don't know what other characters there. Sabrina Carpenter might be there. Olivia Rodrigo.
Selena Gomez.
Maybe she might be there. That'd be awesome to see her.
Could be Selena Gomez, yeah.
Dude, the fact that Lindsay Lohan came back yesterday, though.
That was the surprise. Honestly, Freakier Friday was definitely one of the best things ever announced during that night because the movie Freaky Friday holds a special place in my heart, and I actually called the title. Like I was like, it's gonna be Freakier Friday. It's gonna be Freakier Friday. When you know it, it was Freakier Friday.
Well,
so I called it.
You called it Freakier Friday, and it was Freakier Friday. So there you go. No, I mean, the fact that people were talking about it on Freaky Friday 2, and they have it, so that's saying something.
Yeah, it makes me wonder. Like after this, is there a possibility they're going to make Freakiest Friday, making a Freaky Friday trilogy?
Maybe a trilogy. I don't know. I mean, how long has it been since Freaky Friday? 20 years?
It has been 20 years, yeah. Like about 2 decades, like almost 2 decades.
Yeah, maybe 2 decades, maybe more. That you saw Freaky Friday. We were talking about this over at the line, but I totally forgot to mention like all the other movies that also did get announced yesterday, like Mufasa, Zootopia 2, Incredibles 3, which we already talked about. It was the most shocking thing we ever experienced. But we're look back. I want to talk back to you about like what. But I know that there's some movies that kind of make you question like if you want to watch it or not. But has any of those movies, after seeing what happened yesterday, changed your mind?
I definitely would say that, with the exception of Toy Story 5, my opinions are pretty set in stone. I'm curious about Zootopia 2 because Zootopia.
So no changes to Snow White? I actually thought it was okay.
Like Snow White, I will say it definitely looked better than I thought. And Gal Gadot as the evil queen is the only reason I would go see it.
Mm-hmm.
But I just wish that they casted an actress for Snow White that wasn't so problematic.
Okay, I don't know, whatever. Either way, like, I really hope that they do a really good job with it. I mean, again, more live action stuff. That was the thing that obviously gets people kind of bugged about. So there's a chance it probably might go well. It is the first Disney princess, so I really hope they actually do pull it off really well.
Now, to be fair, the animated version did come out, like, it was literally the first animated movie ever released.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, it does make sense to do a remake of that movie because it came out almost a century ago, as opposed to something like Beauty, Beast, and Lion King, which came out a bit too recently.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they have live actions too, and that didn't work out as well.
Yeah.
To say.
So I definitely will say that there is a slim chance that Snow White could take some of the elements of the animated Snow White and do an upgrade, keyword being slim chance. I do hope that they give the prince more personality because the prince was pretty blank in terms of character in the original. But then again, it was the first animated feature film, so it is to be expected of that time.
Yeah. I still want to watch it. Snow White looks to be exciting to say. Even the song "This Is Why You Work," what they were actually showing, that was also pretty neat. How do you feel about Tron? I thought that Tron Ares was pretty sick.
Yeah, Tron Ares looks interesting.
And also, I didn't know that Tron is gonna come back because I thought after Legacy that was it.
Yeah.
But no, we're bringing it back with Ares, and it's like a brand new story again.
I was literally cheering out loud when I saw Jeff Bridges there because I'm a fan of Jeff Bridges. Like he's a solid actor.
To be fair, his age is showing. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, his age is showing. He was kind of like little weird, a little hard to understand.
Yeah, it shows his aging, but he still has that friendly and pretty badass attitude within him. And
well, he's still in the grid. He's still in the grid, by the way. So like, he's going to be like helping those who got into the grid get out. You know.
And also the fact of how, like, Jeff Bridges is the poster child of Tron because he also starred in the original. He was in Legacy, and now he's about to be in this. So
yeah, if anything, that's still good. Hold on, I'm trying to get this position right here. Come on, stay up. There we go. I guess that'll work. We're eating food, by the way, too, so that's why we're kind of like...
We're on a lunch break here, so...
We're on a lunch break ourselves, yeah, so we've got that rolling out here. Here, let me do this. Nope. Don't worry, the camera's not going to pick up the lens.
Yeah, what if I just...
What? Oh, yeah, that was it. There we go.
All right, cool, yes.
Okay.
So anyway, so in terms of Tron, the only experience I've had with Tron is just watching Tron Legacy. And as for that movie, I felt it was more style over substance. Like I go into the movie for the visual effects, not really so much the storytelling.
Visual, I mean, yeah, that's true. I mean, the Tron visual effects looks pretty sick. I mean, you can cut through cars, the whole freaking cycles itself.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought that was pretty badass. What more can I say? The Despicable. There's also the not Despicable Me. I was talking about this Descendants having a crossover with the zombies. I thought that's actually an interesting little twist that I never expected. So we're gonna have like two universes of Disney Channel movies growing into one. So there's that. I know everybody was very disappointed about the Lilo and Stitch live action, but
Myself included.
did we? Was that a surprise or was that expected? Like I really forgot if there was actually a literal Lilo and Stitch like announcement that came out.
You know, ever since the Lilo and Stitch live action remake was announced like about a few years ago, we were expecting to hear something about it, but surprisingly we haven't really heard much about it up until last night regarding this. That is until they released the promo, the first look of Stitch, and yeah, I absolutely dread the idea of a live action Lilo and Stitch like going to exist. But I will say, as for the look of Stitch, he looks better than I thought. I think he actually looks pretty good for a animation to live action translation. Mm-hmm. Like if you look at just the character design alone, like yeah, he definitely embodies from head to toe everything that makes Stitch so adorable.
Sorry, I kind of am in the crowd with those who don't like Lilo and Stitch to have a live action remake. So I'm kind of in that same boat as well.
Yeah.
Like, why make it? The Stitch looks okay, but like, why make it? I mean, it was a great classic of already a hit for the show.
You didn't need it. You didn't need a live action remake. It's like Lilo and Stitch has a special place in my heart, by the way.
And then we have live action remakes of Snow White. We have some live action remakes of Lion King, for example.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if that trend is going to continue on with live action stuff, but it's kind of like getting to a point where it's going to get a little bit annoying, where it's like every like cartoon always gets remade into live action.
Yeah, needless to say, I'm not a fan of the live action remakes one bit.
If anything, I will try my best. I will still watch it. I'm supporting Disney with whatever I can, but like Lilo and Stitch, I think was a bad idea from the way I'm seeing it right now.
I mean, there are a few exceptions here, though. I thought the Jungle Book live action remake was amazing. It's definitely a one-hit wonder for me, but most of the others range from okay to just flat out terrible.
Yeah, I mean, it's still.
And as for Mufasa the Lion King, I'm still not a fan of the idea, but I will say though, credit where it's due, the animals do look more expressive there than they did in the 2019 movie, so I will credit them for that. And the idea of Mufasa and Scar's, brother origins, for going from brothers to enemies, is an interesting idea.
Oh, it's kind of reminds me of Transformers for a little bit.
It wants to Transformers 1, X-Men First Class, and now this.
Yeah, what's up with brothers becoming enemies? I don't get it now.
And here's the thing. I would have been excited for this had it been in animation form. Like, had it been in the same style as, the Lion King 1994, I totally would have been on board with it. But now that it's a prequel to, such a terrible live-action remake of a beloved classic, I'm sorry to say this, I'm not giving my money to it. I'm going to wait for Disney+.
So, yeah, it's a no for the live-action Lilo and Stitch movie. Although a lot of people were kind of freaking out about Zootopia too. It has been a while since we actually seen Zootopia, and now the second movie is now coming out. We don't have a trailer, unfortunately. We only ended up getting just a sneak peek of where they're going to go to.
Yeah, and so what's been revealed about Zootopia 2 is that there's going to be reptiles involved in it.
Yes, and I think one of the enemies is actually a reptile. So.
Yeah, one of them is a snake, and is voiced by a Oscar winner.
Yeah, Ke-Huy Quan.
Ke-Huy Quan, yes.
Yeah, he's like I said, after what happened over at Everything Ever All at Once, his role started to go big, and then it's just great for him though. To at least get into all of these other movies that he's getting involved with and all that jazz.
Everything Ever All at Once is what is helping boost up his career.
Well, I mean, he started off with that, and now his career is just going stellar.
It's his debut, like acting debut.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm proud of the guy for it. I'm proud of how far he's come, and I root for him to have a successful, acting career.
He's going to be successful for sure.
I root for that.
Now, obviously, well, we just came off of Moana, question. Well, not a Q&A. It's more of a conversation with the voice actress of Moana, Lady Cavallo. What she has said is that there's a lot of big reveals that there wasn't really much big reveals. There's supposed to be talks. Dude, we gotta stop shaking the tip. Yeah. Sorry. There's a lot of big reveals happening. They didn't really reveal much, but to be fair, what was it? They did pop up a song, and I'm like, uh-oh. I remember they were like in a conversation. They said like, uh-oh, the song's popped up. They even have it on their like playlist, and I'm like, you can't do that because Disney didn't release it.
I believe it's called Two Pieces of Me.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, Two Pieces of Me as well.
And they're like, oh no, don't do that. Mickey's gonna be on your on your butt now.
Hey, I mean, she wanted to give a treat to those who attended D23, so.
Well,
she wanted to treat us
hopefully Mickey Mouse doesn't sue her for that.
Oh yeah.
The NDA, those NDA things are a real thing.
Yeah, you know that they're going to end up in big trouble with the mouse with Iger, and it's our little secret.
I know, but either way, they did put it out. They did go for that audience there, so it is what it is. But are you excited for Moana 2?
Yeah, I definitely am. From what I've seen of Moana 2. Now, at first when it was announced, I wasn't a fan of the idea of Moana having a sequel. I'd rather they release original films instead of sequels. But the more I look at this, the more I think to myself, this could have potential to be a better Disney sequel than, say, Frozen 2, and especially Ralph Breaks the Internet. Especially the part with Moana and her little sister. Like, I love that little storyline where she plays as the big sister to her, cute little sister. I definitely would see that sister dynamic. It's the thing I'm looking forward to the most.
I think that's going to be like a small role compared to the big thing that's going to happen in Moana 2. I mean, I have a fear that Maui might get, can get a big impact in the movie.
And also those little coconut things, those coconut enemies that throw spears and such. Yeah, they're pretty adorable. They're adorable but threatening. I want to see more of these guys.
Mm-hmm. I don't know about that, man. I think they were supposed to be friends now. I don't know about those coconuts. I thought they were enemies when we first saw in the first movie. Yeah,
but I'm curious to see where the sequel is going to take with the direction of these characters. Like, are they legit going to be friends? Are they legit going to be still enemies? Who knows? I'm actually curious. I'm actually intrigued to see, how they're going to deal with the coconuts.
I don't know. I'm really hoping they actually team up with Moana in this case. That's not really a tough one to talk about, actually. I don't know. I know the movie comes out in November, so we got a while to go. What other things can we bring up from the panel yesterday? I think that's it. Oh yeah, for eating.
We did bring up. We brought up Marvel already, right? We didn't talk about Daredevil Born Again.
Okay, well.
So they're pretty much releasing a new Daredevil series called the Daredevil Born Again.
It's like a season of Daredevil, no?
I mean, they're naming it Daredevil Born Again, meaning like it's going to be like a new series, new series supposing, because they didn't say Daredevil season 4. They just said Daredevil Born Again, which means it's going to be a new Daredevil series.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'm very excited to see the Daredevil come again. Charlie Cox pulls off an amazing Matt Murdock. Of course, you got Wilson Fisk, who is also known as Kingpin, being really threatening and badass. And then
Kingpin hasn't referred everywhere, huh? I see Kingpin in Spider-Man. I see Kingpin and
yeah, Kingpin has been. I think that now the first Kingpin in movie form was when Michael Clark Duncan played as Daredevil in the Ben Affleck Daredevil, but we don't talk about that.
Don't talk about that.
Rest in peace, Michael Clark Duncan. This actor of Kingpin, ever since the first season of Daredevil, has proven to be like one of the best performances in one of, if not the best, Marvel villain performances. The way Kingpin sounds, legitimately threatening, intimidating, yet very cordial, very classy and intelligent.
Indeed. I don't know about Daredevil since I haven't seen it, so you're the one who actually discussed that a little more.
The character I'm looking forward to the most, though, the Punisher.
Yeah, he's coming over.
Frank Castle, baby. Yes, let's go.
Yeah, I don't know much on the Punisher. I mean, I don't know much actually about those TV series. I haven't seen them yet, so that was kind of more in your alley.
But yeah, needless to say, the Punisher was definitely was who carried Daredevil season 2, especially with the way that Daredevil and Punisher has sort of like these conflicting ideologies when it comes to dealing with criminals. Daredevil is all for just beating them, throwing them in jail. Punisher is all for straight up killing criminals.
Yeah, pretty much that. Remember I have to cut it off soon since we're about to head out soon. We got 20 minutes to our next panel, that's why.
Yes, yeah. We're definitely excited for our next panels.
I said we're gonna split. So I said this before. We're gonna split.
Yeah.
Omid's gonna go to the big city. I'm gonna head over to Disney Channel. We got two. Yeah, it's weird. We have Disney Channel panels. They're back to back here.
I know, right?
It sucks because we have reservations for big city, but we really want to check out the Disney Channel thing. So
Hey, it's your call, dude.
yep. Let us know what Shane and Chris has for us. Okay.
Yeah, man. I'll definitely record it.
Yeah, Shane. So, for people who don't know, Shane Houghton and Chris Houghton are both going to be over at the Big City Greens panel. Omid is going to be checking that out. Yeah, I don't know if you can record. I'm pretty sure you can't record in that, but you can probably give us some conversation of what they're going to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll definitely give you a heads up if they announce something that's important.
No, season 5? Oh wait, we already have season 5 of Big City.
Well, they announced season 6.
No. It's way too early, dude. No. Maybe a snippet of a new episode of Big City Greens.
Could be, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not really sure a story when it comes to that show, but it's still kind of makes you think what they're gonna do coming up.
Yeah, the thing about panels is that you never know what they're going to announce. Like, there's always going to be some sort of surprise
Well, that's
announcement.
what's going to happen tonight also, because we are going to the Disney Experiences panel, which is the Disney parks. So
It's
you
the
get to
Disney
see
parks.
a lot of Tokyo Disneyland, a lot of Tokyo Disney Sea. You get to see Shanghai Disneyland, Hong Kong Disneyland, even Disneyland here, World Disney World, and also Disneyland Paris.
Yes.
And who knows what else they're going to bring up. They might even talk about, They might even talk about the Disney cruise lines. They might talk about other Disney experiences that we're probably all going to share and love. But yeah, it's really all up in the air for all of us. But yes, we're continuing. This is pretty much like our halfway blog. So we'll do these vlogs all the time. It's just more of like, we're in the second day. This is like the busiest day of con. You think it's the busiest day of con right now?
Yeah, usually on a Saturday, it's always the busiest.
No, I'm just saying, like, is it the busiest? Like, after yesterday's experience at con yesterday, was it busier this time around?
Oh, I believe it was busier today than it was yesterday.
Yeah, I think so too, because all the lines were really lining up all the way to the queues were really battling right now. Yeah.
Yeah, because yesterday was pretty much the beginning. Yesterday was them pretty much doing warming up, in comparison to Saturday
Well,
and Sunday.
I mean, I could be able to actually get all my stuff for the gold member stuff and everything, but these things that I had to get for these pins were easy to do. All you gotta do is get that pin quest, but at the same time, there's so many other pet booths that I want to go to, but it's just full of lines right now that I can't be able to get it done unless I have to wait 30 minutes to an hour to get through that experience to set.
Yeah.
No matter what, we'll try to do all of the things that we can do tomorrow. Just a heads up for everybody, tomorrow we are going to do a full walkthrough around this floor here. This is the whole exhibit hall. And I want you guys to experience what we're going to be doing throughout this exhibit hall area. We'll go to the FX booth, we'll go to the Hulu booth, we'll go to the Disney Plus booth, we'll go to the Disney Junior booth, we'll go to the Avatar booth, we'll go to the Lucasfilm booth, we'll go to the Hulu, I said Hulu already. We'll go to ABC's booth, we'll go to the National Geographic booth.
So
there's so many of them around here, guys.
Needless to say, no booth left behind.
I guess.
We'll call this no booth left behind.
We have until 7 tomorrow to do whatever the heck we want. So
Yeah, we basically have a free day.
Yeah, we got a big free day for us, and
We don't have to worry about going to Honda Center tomorrow.
No, we're not doing the Honda Center thing tomorrow, so we're gonna be all free from Sunday night, Sunday onward.
Tomorrow's going to be the most chill day in comparison to the previous two.
Indeed. All right. Well, that's pretty much time for us here. Again, thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe. Like the video, subscribe to our channel, and then we'll continue doing our vlogs throughout the whole weekend. We might do one more vlog tomorrow, and we're gonna pull on a big one so that you guys can see what we're looking at D23.
Yes.
But until then, we'll see you guys on the next one.
Catch us later. See ya.